Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So this is December 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 24. Happy New Year! I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. I am like so overly excited. I do get to play again today. So yes, I'm making a couple of videos. So, I am so excited to be using Notes of Nature. Yes, I can't even wait to tell you. So I finally got to it. So let's take a look at this kit. So this kit's called Notes from the Heart. So it pairs to me. Notes of Nature works. So 3 of this card, 3 of this card, 3 of this card, 9 Mossy Meadow envelopes. The sticker is just a sticker label, that white piece. On the back, this QR code will lead you to a video to show you how to put the cards together as they were designed. This is a visual of everything in the kit. This is a set of 3 dies that coordinated with October, November, and December's. Oh, I was going to cut one of those out for this, but never mind, I'm using stickers. And then it lists the coordinating colors. Now, videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes into the kit. After that, we move on. So this is a look at our stamps. So it's just a note, thank you, congrats, hello, get well soon, lots of love, best of luck, and happy birthday. That's what Frosty the Snowman says. Yes, I still love Christmas. So I'm going to, let's put that back in the paper pumpkin goodie box. So yes, I'm still going to use Notes of Nature. I mentioned that I wanted to do 2 note cards, and I am. I brought in the 3rd Scalloped Contour Die. This is the only one that I count from the outside in, so biggest to the center, so outside in, this is the 3rd. And I'm using that faux mulberry paper, don't know what else to call it, that I got at a thrift store. Very vanilla would work just as well. It's just this is something I had, and I'm using a couple of these dollar store stickers, but you can die cut. You could die cut any of the dies from in here. They have several. Let me show you. If you have this would be a lovely one. You could stamp this and die cut that out. So there are options to use this little set. It's just these are quick and easy, and I'm trying. So we're using this splatter, this one again, this one, and just a little note to say hello. And we are combining that with the cute little hello from this kit, which is so darling. Yes. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm bringing in some rich razzleberry. So I'm using pre-made card bases, note card bases, which are 4 7/8 by 7, scored at 3.5. So we're going to be doing 2. Card number 1 probably should be card number 2, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to do a little sponge daubing with rich razzleberry, and we're going to color this yellow dollar store sticker. We're going to add a little rich razzleberry around the edges to tie it in. So let's see. Layer number 1, card base 4 7/8 by 7, scored at 3.5. Layer number 1 is retired rich razzleberry. This is 3.5 by 4 7/8 to cover the entire thing. Layer number 2 is 3 by 4 1/4, and this is craft. And then to replicate or to mimic the white sticker in the kit, right? This is that 3rd, starting from the inside out. I'm trying to get one of the stickers. Here they are. This one almost fits it like perfectly. And you could use Very Vanilla. I'm just using this because it's what I have on hand, and I think it goes really well. Or you can cut it square, which is 2.5 by 3 3/4. Okay. And then I have, this was pre-made. This is some really thin jute twine. It's not linen thread. It's really thin stuff. This was pre-made already in my drawer, and I was like looking for something. I'm like, oh, that works. I have a scrap piece of this, and this really old small oval punch. We're going to use that for the hello, because it just fits, and we want something small. Ooh. Oh. I probably should have got I needed an oval. I should have got the oval. Hold on. I wanted the oval punch to back that up. I didn't pull that one. Hold on. They have an oval punch that went with that one. Yes. As I kick everything on my way, that's the stuff that's got to get to the donation. So this is the old oval that backs that one up. So you could use the double oval punch. I'm just using, you know, some of my retired things. So we just are going to punch this out. There we go. I need to write those down still. I didn't write those in my book, but I will. I'm going to set those off to the side. So this is for card number 1. We're going to go ahead and do this card, and then we'll get to the other one. So we're going to do 2, and they should be really quick. Let me put card number 2 in here. And if the video doesn't go too long, I even have something to do on top of all this. Yes. Okay. So lickety split. Let's glue this layer onto its card base. We could even do thank you, but I'm using the sentiment, just a little note to say hello. I believe that's what it says. Yes, on the inside. This one we're going to do I want to do just stamping on this one? Clean and simple, huh? Just the stamping on this one, I think. As I say that, I'm shaking my head. No, you know you're not. That's not what you want to do. No. Okay. We are going to keep it relatively clean and simple. So I'm taking crumb cake and we're stamping onto the craft. And we're just going to put 3, and we're doing it kind of opposite from the last one. Then I'm going to stamp it kind of at an angle there, kind of at an angle here. Oops, don't want to do that. Then I'm going to give it another little bit there, and another little bit there. Now I'm going to glue this down. Just made our own little bit of DSP to go in the center. Just a little visual interest there. So this one, I'm not even going to worry about stamping around the outside. I'm not going to worry about that. What I want to do is I'm just going to stamp within the little stitched, hopefully, areas. Full strength there. Going to bring this, which looks like grid paper, right? I'm going to turn it upside down and add that here. Then I'm going to take this and add it here and add a little up there. So this now can go here, but I want to add a little rich raspberry on this, okay? Just a little bit. So now we're going to swap out, or do we add old olive? I think we're just going to keep rich raspberry. No, we're going to do old olive. Yeah, I kind of liked that last time. It looked really well together, so let's keep it. So now we're going to add the old olive. So we're just going to add a little speckling of that there, a little speckling of it there, and I'm going to take a look-see, right? Because this is going to go here. This is going to be our rich raspberry. Our leaf is going to go like that, and our bow. That is going to be so good. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, swap this out. Bring back the rich raspberry. Where's my scrap paper? Right here. I'm hoping I can get 2 of the hellos on this. So I don't think so, but we'll see. I don't believe so, but we're gonna see. Maybe if I get the other one at an angle. So there's my first hello. And I told you, we're going to first see, I'm going to huff on this. Oh, see that? I don't need to re-ink it. Just blowing some hot air on it. Oh, maybe. Okay, we're going to have to add a tiny bit on there. Dab it off. Just wanted to add a little bit of the color on here. Now I already took the sticky part of there because it's already got dimension on the inside. I think I'm going to take it a little bit more, like maybe we do it on the side. Want to add a little, ooh, I like that. Just deepening the color in there. Ooh, I do like that. Okay, let's get these glued down. This is not meant to take long. Okay, so this is going there. Let's put this down right here. Our wee little hello, it's just going to go straight down. I'm not even going to bother getting a dimensional at this point. There's our little hello from the stamp set. Glue this down. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We need a glue dot. Right there. There we go. Now I did have, okay, I had some little bling that my aunt gave me, you know, those, oh, here they are. That looked like they were rich raspberry enough to put on here, right? I almost don't even think it needs it. So let's see if we put one. I don't even know where to put them. One, but they do look kind of cute. 2. 3. So look at that. Oh, thank you, Aunt Carol. So there's that. Let's stamp the inside now. And we're going to do rich raspberry. Just a note to say hello. Please don't have ink on me. I do, so give me a second. I have Old Olive on me. Of course, you guys know that I can't just leave it. I can't. I want to make it pretty. So there's just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to add a little there, a little there. And because we didn't add this on anywhere, we're just going to add that like that. Okay, let's do the envelope while we let that dry. Here we're going to go there, there, here. The Notes of Nature is going to come in right there, right here. We're just going to plop that there. We're not going to put anything but the little flower. So there we have it. So card number 1, that quick, that easy. Okay, let me move my ink pad so I don't like dip something in it all of a sudden. And we're going to go over what I have for card number 2. That wasn't bad, was it? Okay, card number 2. envelope. Card base is 4 7/8 by 7, scored at 3.5. Now this only has 2 layers, so this layer is 3.5 by 4 7/8 in craft. It has the same layer as layer number 3 for the first one, which is 2.5 by 3 3/4, or the third Scalloped Contour die. Yes, I know it's retired. Stitch So Sweetly die would work, but I just thought it mimicked the sticker label really well, so we're going to use it again. And then I have another leaf. This one has a little bit, looks like rich raspberry in there, so we're going to use this one. And where did it go? This is not it. I should have a little scrap piece that is 2 inches. There it is. It's in the envelope, which I bet I didn't write this down. So this piece is, gosh, 5/8 by 2 inches. Let me write that down. Layer number 3, 5/8 by 2 inches. I know that for sure. And we're still going to do the oval in a minute. So let's get this one done. And then if I have, it looks like we might have time for the little extra one to do. Oops. So on this one here, we are going to stamp. Where did I do with the crumb cake? So crumb cake, we're going to stamp across the middle at a diagonal. Then we're going to stamp our notes, field notes. I'm actually going to stamp it upside down. Why? Because I can. That's why, because I just kind of feel like doing that. And then do I want to add, oh yes, we want to add the little bit of old olive on here to fill in these spaces here. Then we have to add a little here, maybe some there. We're going to have to go on the other side and bring some more in there. Nothing really needs to be in the center there. Okay, so this one can get glued down. Hopefully straight. Come on, move for me. It's like I don't want to move for you. All right, so here we're gonna start with the, oh my goodness, yeah, that was the wrong ink color, so have to clean it off. We don't want old olive. No, no, no. Wrong ink pad. Bring back the crumb cake. All right, field notes. Here we go. The grid, like so. Now we can switch out to our old olive up there. And down here, maybe bring it through the center. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of rich raspberry. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. That I wasn't expecting. Okay, we're going to go with it. Just going to roll with it. It's not the end of the world. I wasn't expecting, I should not have done that. I meant to put that in the crumb cake. But we're going to go with it. It's going to be fine. Here we go. This is going to go here. Where's my little strip? This, oh, that's going to work because that's going to go right there. So let's get this glued down. In the center. Okay, this little piece. Now I want to look at my leaf first before I get this on here. So it looks like right there is going to be good. No ribbon on this one. Okay, here we need to take this off. That is just redundant. I know it's probably so it sticks to the plastic. I didn't get this one off, but it's just too bulky. I don't think I need to add any extra color to this because it is a really rich color already. You can see it has that raspberry look to it. Now let's bring in my little scrap piece, and I'm really hoping I get the hello on here. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to go at an angle, but it's going to fit. I really would like to bump this up. Since I have some scrap rich raspberry, let's do a couple of these at least to bump it up a little bit. It almost looks like that's meant to go right through it. That's kind of cool. All right, so our little Aunt Carol pieces. Now I'm having trouble with the 3 because that looks kind of funny, but this one needs to get moved. If I can do that. Yes. There. So there's the outside. Now let's work on the inside. Crumb cake again. Just down the side. A little bit of the old olive. 2, 3. I'm just gonna huff on this because I don't want it to be too dark. And then just a little note to say hello. That is card number 2. Oh my goodness. So quick and easy, right? And we got to do our envelope. So crumb cake here, crumb cake there, little crumb cake everywhere, and field notes. Where did that one? Oh, it's right next to me. A little field note, a little field note. I don't think we did a little, I don't know if we did a little old olive on the other one or not. We'll have to go back and stamp it if I didn't do a little old olive. And then I'm just going to huff on this again. So there we go. So envelope is done. Check. I know I didn't do the other one. So my other project, it wasn't completely done, but it won't take long. So this one, you know, I stamped this in testing it, right? So I'm going to have to clean off this little stamp because I started in Mossy Meadow. I thought I could make a cute little post-it note cover. So this is 3 inches and 3 inches, that's 6. And this is, oh, it's a weird measurement. Let's see. It's like millimeters or something. Let's see. It is not 1/4 of an inch. It's hard to even see it. It is in 16ths. It or 1, 2. It is 3/16. So 6 and 3/16. However, I am not going to fuss with all of that. I am just going to fold the bone folder over all of this, okay? So I'm going to put some tear tape on this. So I'm going to cut it once I get it where I want it. So you can take this off if you want, but I am going to add a piece of tear tape here. Don't ask me why, I just thought of doing it, so I'm like, why not? To keep that on it. Then I'm going to add tear tape along here and along here, so it's going to stay secure. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. So I really should cut it to 6 and 3/16, right? No. See, this is one of those times that I just dread, because that measurement is going to be in this realm. It's just going to be in the worst place possible. So we're going to do it this way. This is the only way I can think. So there's that. There's this. So I already cut it at least, it's 3 inches by, like, what is it? 3 inches by 8.5 right now. So I'm going to stand this up and stand up that. Now, I'm going to fold that over. See, and it even gives you a nice edge. But you can run your bone folder alongside of it. Then you can fold this over again nicely, right? Flip it over. Now from here you can do several things. You can fold this up like so. You could fold it up here and do a little tuck to make this like tuck in like a little matchbox, right? For them to open, except that's the back side. You'd have to do it over. But what I'm going to do is now this is going to give me a mark. So all I have to do is stick that in my trimmer and cut. So I don't have to worry about... There. That's how I figured that out, guys. So, you know, I'll give you the 6 3/8 measurements, but I would keep it the 3 by 8.5 and do it like that. I mean, because that just gets... So this piece is the 2 3/4, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stamp. Of course, we're going to stamp. That one I still have to cut. Where is the crumb cake? We're going to do a little sponging on that one as well. So we are going to do the little hashtag, if I can find it, on this one. So, and then a little number. then I want this little circle like right there. Just filling it in. Now we're going to switch to the old olive. And do some there, some there. No need to go any farther because this one needs to get cut down and brought in. And this needs a little finishing, but let's cut it down. So if this is 2 3/4, this needs to be 2 1/2. So cut it at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And we already stamped field notes on it. So we just need, what, a little hashtag on there. Going maybe this direction. A little old olive. More old olive up in here. A little old olive there. Okay, and we're gonna do some rich raspberry like here and some here. And then this can go here, and then I could do, really it doesn't need anything, but if you wanted you could do, oh, we could do a hello right there. We can do a little hello right there. Just so people say like, well, that had nothing to do with paper pumpkin. Now it does. Now it does. That's not the one I want. So we need to take, we can leave it on its little dimensional. But we do need to take this and add some of the rich raspberry to the leaves. Maybe put one of those things from my Aunt Carol. I have to get into the little bag she gave me of them. Oh, you know what? I'm using craft. No wonder why it's not looking like rich raspberry. Great, I have rich raspberry in my craft pad. Like, why does that like not look like rich raspberry? Because that's not. So we're gonna put that like so. And let's get this glued together. And now I did 3 little projects, 3 in one little video, using the cute little notes of nature. Bring it back, Stampin' Up. Just bring it back so I can play with it and do a whole nother month of it because it's just too cute. Oh, bring it back. So let's see. I think I have, really I only need like one. It just needs like one something. Doesn't need anything there because it's dimensional, but let's close up the ink pads real quick. There's 1, 2, and 3. And I know I did not get this stamped. So give me a second here. 1, 2, I'm just huffing on it. Just so it has some on there. That was a quick fix. So there's card number 1, note card. Card number 2, right? And they both have the same thing on the inside. So 1, 2, and project number 3, a cute little notepad. And I'm looking for the little, the cute little thingies that my Aunt Carol gave me. There was some, There's some, those are pink, but I thought I had 2. It doesn't matter, I could just use those. Those are, do I want to add? Uh-oh, we can add 3.
Where's my mom gonna be?
Soon, honey. It's okay. Soon. I know I need to get in there and it's time to probably fold the laundry. Nope, those are the ones. But there were a couple left. Okay. Thank you, Aunt Carol. Again, they worked out really well for this little set of cards and the fern card. I know she probably thought I forgot about them, but I haven't. Oh, there's one right there. Let's stick that one here, here, and there. Ta-da! So anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and I know what Hank is wanting. He wants to make sure we get the laundry. We had one more load of laundry in the dryer, which I'm going to go help. And Casey has any questions on folding. Yes, I help him. But, you know, hey, he's wanting to learn. I told him I fold the towels. You know, don't like people fold in the towels. But he was doing the rest. And he didn't have to put them away. We were just putting them in her laundry basket. So I hope that you guys like this. Thank you guys so much for allowing me into your home and allowing me to share my love of paper crafting with you guys. And if you have time to comment on this project, please do, as it is the comments that keep me doing this. I really hope you had a lovely holiday season. I had one that I just will remember always. And I really hope that Hank does, because he was so funny. We got him a new desk for his room. And my daughter, days and days later, she said, Mom, I think the desk was his favorite thing. It's not a wide desk, but it's a new computer desk, and it is L-shaped, and it has a drawer off to the side, kind of lower. And it has a little light strip, which I didn't know. It has a built-in power strip. It wasn't that expensive either, but it was his one. We got him just like 2 other things, but it was his one thing that he had been wanting for 6 months or more. And I had told my husband, I said, that's what we're going to get him for Christmas. I said, we are going to get him a desk. And my husband, you know, and him built it together. They had such, it just, you know, he's so appreciative of it. It has, I'll have to take a picture of it anyways, but you know, it has a shelf in the back, and he has his little stuff on it, and it steps down off to the left, and it has another shelf, and that's where the drawer is. My husband did a good job picking it. My husband's great at stuff like that. He has a great sense of things, and I love him for that. Let me tell you, you can't bring anything into this house that man doesn't have an opinion on. He is not one of those men who you can just bring anything in and think that it's gonna fly. No, my husband always has, you know, had an opinion on what table we have, and when we were looking for a new table, yes, he just, some guys don't care. My husband has always cared, always. And I have learned, and I love that about him, because my father didn't ever care. He just, like, that was not his thing. Now my husband, always, you know, that's, he has his sense. Okay, I can see where this, guys, I don't think it will come up. It won't come up. Oh, it will. I might have to put some glue on that. It needed to go there. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you all come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.